This video is going to show you how to quickly make a scatter plot with some data and to create a linear regression or trend line out of that in both Microsoft Excel and Google Doc. So we'll start with Microsoft Excel. So if you open it up, you've got to get your data, and so I have some data just to go through its concentration and absorbance data. You don't need to label your columns, but I would suggest it just to keep track of what is what. So I'm going to enter in the data, and this number I'm entering right here is 3.80 times 10 to the negative fourth. Computer reads that times 10 to the, just like your calculator does. You got to type an E and then a negative for that, and then it will translate it. Okay, once your data is in there, you just have to select all of your data. So you can either select one and then use the shift and arrow keys to select it all, or you can hold down the left mouse button and select the whole range. Then you're going to go to Insert and find the scatter plot. That's how you're going to plot X's and Y's. Okay, and for a lot of graphs, you do not want to connect the data. These are just random data points. So we pick just the dots, and it creates a graph. And so there's some quick and easy ways to make your graph look pretty. Over here you have some chart layouts, which will put some automatic layouts in there. If you click one, it'll fill in, and this is pretty typical. The other way you can do it is go to the layout and do them individually. Chart title, axis titles, legend, data labels. You will have to fill those in all on your own, but I want to show you how to quickly make a trend line or a linear regression. If you'll select on your data points themselves and right-click, you will get a menu, and down here it says Add Trend Line. So you have all kinds of options that it will do regressions for, but we typically do linear regressions. The thing you have to be careful to hit is you want to actually display the equation on the chart. You want to know what it calculated. And I also like to show the R-squared value on your chart. This tells you how close you are, how good your line is, the closer it is to 1. And so I put that on there, hit close, and you can move that up about so you can see it. But this R-squared tells us pretty close to 1. That's a pretty good line, but that's your linear trend line. So that's your linear equation for those data points. And so we're going to use that concept a whole lot